We'll break at the end of this module, which isn't hugely long. So, right. So, subject description. How often are we getting subject identification pictures in a pre-surveillance? I don't know. Calvin, how often do you get pre-surveillance pictures before you start a surveillance?
Depends.
The rough percentage?
30%.
30%? Okay, that's not bad. 30% is not bad. I'd say overall, it should be in the neighborhood of 50 to 60% of the time that you should be able to get some identifier. I don't necessarily mean the subject, I mean subject's spouse, but at the end of the day, a dog, right? We had a file recently where the dog was the piece of information that we found from a vet post from a subject, albeit that it was a puppy. It really wasn't hard to identify the subject with the dog to a high degree of possibility coming out of that residence. So the dog was larger, but you could tell from the markings of the dog, it was a pit bull, it was gray, had a white belly. It was easy to identify the subject that way, or have a higher degree of confidence. What do I mean by that? When it comes to surveillance, it's a matter of, am I going to film or am I not going to film? Am I going to follow or I'm not going to follow? What am I going to do? And so, in error on the side of caution, if you have some of these data points or some pictures, it gives you sort of the momentum to say, okay, I'm gonna roll. Now, you can always delete video, or not delete, but you can edit the video later if you're not right. But if that person leaves and goes on a journey, there's that decision, am I going to go with them? Or if they drive away, am I going to make a decision to commit to that? So in some cases, if you commit to the vehicle component, going off a small piece of information, you may be committing to a commute from Abbotsford to Vancouver before you can actually, identify the person. We'll talk a little bit about those tactics later in terms of what to do in those situations. But again, information in the pre-surveillance, whether it looks pretty or not, the information that you're provided with is going to be critical to your early successes in decision making.